Hey guys, it's Brian from the Live Food Jive. And my wife had told me I did a video on kombucha and she thought that maybe I should just come back, do a quick video on what happens once the kombucha tea is done so it's clear. Because, like I said, I had some confusion making kombucha in the beginning and so, I don't know, intimidated maybe. Now that I've been making it for quite a long time, you can get creative and do all kinds of different things. So I'm going to show you the bottling process before your final product. I mean, you can start drinking it now if you want to, but usually you want to get a little bit of carbonation in there, natural carbonation, and you'll want to infuse it with some flavors. Some people drink it plain. I do that as well, but I do like to put some flavors in there. It makes it really yummy. So the one I'm going to do today is I call it raspberries and roses. We're going to do a berry mixture though. So I have got my kombucha tea that we had made. I have got organic triple berry blend. So this has got blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries in it. This is delicious. And then I have my rose hips, whole rose hips that are going to go inside my container, and they're going to soak for the secondary fermentation, which is about 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Generally, mine is 1.5 to 2 days, and it's ready to go the way I like it. So I don't like the tea to get too zingy for me. I like it a little on the sweeter side. Just my personal taste. Some people like it to go, if it goes too far, I said that in the other video, if it goes too far, it actually becomes like vinegar. You can use it as like an apple cider vinegar. You can use kombucha vinegar. So different things, even for like a skin toner, people use it for different things. So we'll talk a little bit about that stuff in another episode when I talk about skin and how to care for the outside of your body as well with natural products at home. You can ditch buying a lot of things. Most everything that you need is in your food. So you can ditch all the other expensive beauty treatments and things like that, weight loss techniques, everything, or weight loss programs that are, pills and this and that, and buy this and buy that. You can do it all right at your grocery store. I guarantee you. So you want to get yourself a couple of bottles. I've got myself a growler from a local brewery here, or you can get yourself a bottle like this, a smaller one. You can do different flavors, so you can spread it out and do all different flavors. I'm going to do my big one today because that's the raspberries and roses. And so what I'm going to do is I eyeball it, but you end up with, probably a few good handfuls of fruit. Let's put them right in there whole. Let's put the fruit right in. You can use fresh or frozen. Of course, we're in Michigan, so this is getting into springtime, so we still, we don't have things growing here all year round. So a couple handfuls of the berries, even more if you want. Then I'm going to do a couple, let's see, maybe like 6 or 7 of these rose hips. Let's see, I've got 6. Let's do 8 of them. Just a nice, that way you get enough of the rose flavor. So you put those right in there. And then we're going to get our funnel here. And basically, you don't want to use metal with kombucha, so you can use plastic or wood spoons, things like that. Now remember, this is our kombucha that we made with maple syrup. So you have a whole different flavor when you use maple syrup. You can use cane sugar, and you also can use honey, for those of you that use honey, and that is actually called jun. So there's tons of different ways to make kombucha, or different ingredients that you can use. Some people, I think, even use molasses and things like that. So I pretty much stick to the basics here. Easy for us, and we like it. We found a recipe that we liked. We used sugar for a long time, organic sugar, but honestly, when I changed over to maple syrup, it changed the flavor to what our family likes. So it was hands down, everybody was like, this is the one we want, and so that's now how I make it. So basically, you're going to fill this right up, and this is so good for you. It smells delicious. You're going to let this sit for, 1 to 3 days. You can taste a little bit every day just to make sure it doesn't go too far for you. And get it up there like that. Leave a little headspace there. And you've got all your, I'm going to put a few more berries in there. Don't be shy. It'll just taste better. So basically, yeah, you got it like this. Now, put your lid on, cap it. Now, leave it right on your countertop, just like this. Don't refrigerate it yet. Put it right on the countertop. You're going to leave it there, again, 1 to 3 days. When you're done, you're going to get a strainer, and you're going to, I use like a mason jar, a quart-sized mason jar, and I will pour the tea and strain out the fruit and rose hips. I'll strain them right out of there, and then I'll pour, throw that away, and then I'll pour the tea back into here to keep it. I don't keep the fruit in there the whole time while we're drinking it. So you'll want to do that, and maybe I'll do a quick video on that too in a couple days, and then you can see, part 1, part 2, and part 3 all the way through. That way you're not intimidated by kombucha tea. You can enjoy it right in your own kitchen. The probiotic benefits of kombucha, keeping your gut healthy, absolutely amazing. It's fun to drink. It's fun to make. The kids love to make it. Adults love to make it. It's a neat little project. If you take just a few minutes of your day, each day, and some of this could be overwhelming to people. They think, oh my gosh, you must be in your kitchen all the time. I am, but when you're full-time working and busy with other activities, you can find time to do these little things and set them on the side, let them work out, do your foods. You have to get into the habit of doing it. And once you do, it's like anything new. It can be overwhelming, but once you get into the swing of things and you start adding more plant-based foods and you learn the recipes, the first couple times you do them, you're going to fumble and say, oh, that didn't, that wasn't 5 minutes. I mean, it took me, half an hour. But once you do them a few times, you'll just create a whole new way of looking at preparing food. Then you're being lickety-split. You don't even think about it anymore. So anyway, enjoy your kombucha. Cheers, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to talk about, any recipes that you're on the fence about that you say, I can't live without this. I want to go plant-based. I want to be vegan. I want to be healthier. I want to introduce more nutrients into my life. But I love this food. How do I make it? Just ask, and I'll tell you what, I'll find the recipe that will be closely related to that food that will be all plant-based and good for you. So again, Brian Mason with the Live Food Jive, manifesting the real you, kombucha, raspberries and roses to your health. See you next time.